Scout Automobile. Welcome to Start. When the 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera comes into view, it doesn't need noise, it doesn't need drama, and it doesn't need explanation. It arrives with a quiet confidence that only a true legend carries. This car is not trying to prove anything to anyone. It already knows who it is. The 911 Carrera has always been about balance, purity, and connection, and in the 2026 version, that philosophy feels more alive than ever before. The shape instantly tells you the story. One look and your brain already knows what it is. That timeless curve, the smooth roofline, the unmistakable front, all of it feels familiar, but at the same time sharper and more modern. Porsche didn't change the soul, they refined the attitude. The front end looks lower and wider, giving the Carrera a more planted look on the road. The headlights keep their iconic round design, but now they feel more focused, more aggressive, like eyes that have grown wiser with time. The body lines flow naturally, not aggressively carved, not over-styled. This is design done with confidence. Every curve has a reason. Every angle serves a purpose. The side profile is pure Porsche, clean and elegant, with muscular rear shoulders that remind you where the power lies. The wheels sit perfectly under the arches, giving the car a strong stance even when standing still. It looks fast without trying to look fast. Move toward the rear and the full-width LED light strip glows like a signature, especially at night. It's modern but respectful. The rear bumper is clean, sporty, and functional, and the exhaust outlets sit proudly, reminding you that this car breathes through performance, not silence. The engine placement at the rear remains untouched, because Porsche understands that this is not just engineering, it's identity. Open the door and step inside, and immediately you feel something special. The cabin of the 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera is not about overwhelming you with screens. It's about putting you in control. Everything is angled toward the driver. The seating position feels perfect, low and connected, making you feel like part of the car rather than a passenger inside it. The steering wheel feels solid in your hands. The thickness, the texture, the weight, everything feels intentional. This is not a decorative steering wheel. This is a tool designed for driving. The dashboard layout is clean and simple, combining digital clarity with classic Porsche DNA. The central tachometer remains a key focus, reminding you that revs still matter, that sound still matters, that driving still matters. The digital displays are sharp and responsive, giving you all the information you need without distraction. The infotainment system is smooth and fast, supporting modern connectivity without lag. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto work seamlessly, but they never dominate the experience. Porsche knows that the road is more important than the screen. The materials inside feel premium everywhere you touch. Soft leather, precise stitching, metal accents that feel cold and solid, not plastic pretending to be metal. Optional trims like carbon fiber or brushed aluminum add a sporty or luxury feel depending on your taste. This interior is not loud, but it is deeply satisfying. The seats deserve special mention. They hug your body perfectly, offering support during aggressive driving and comfort during long journeys. You don't sink into them and you don't fight them. They work with you. Whether you're cruising calmly or pushing hard through corners, the seats keep you confident and relaxed. Now comes the heart, the reason people fall in love with the 911 again and again. The 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera continues to use a flat-six engine, refined, efficient, and deeply emotional. When you press the start button, the engine wakes up with a sound that feels mechanical and alive. It's not artificial, not exaggerated. It's honest. A deep, confident note that tells you this car is ready. Throttle response is immediate. The moment you press the pedal, the car reacts. There's no delay, no confusion, just pure connection. Acceleration feels smooth but powerful, controlled but exciting. It doesn't throw you violently, it pulls you forward with authority. The power builds in a way that makes you want to keep driving, keep accelerating, keep listening. The transmission options offer two different personalities. The PDK automatic shifts faster than you can think, delivering seamless power with incredible precision. It feels like the car knows what you want before you do. The manual option, for those who truly love driving, brings back that raw connection between hand, clutch, and engine. Every gear change feels rewarding, mechanical, and deeply satisfying. Driving the 2026 Carrera is where everything comes together. The steering is light but incredibly precise. You feel the road through the wheel. You feel the grip. You feel the balance. The car communicates constantly, giving you confidence even when pushing harder. Despite the rear engine layout, the car feels stable and predictable, thanks to decades of Porsche engineering perfection. Cornering feels natural and addictive. The car doesn't fight physics, it works with it. You enter a turn, feel the grip, and exit with power and confidence. The chassis feels tight, responsive, and perfectly balanced. The suspension adapts beautifully. In normal mode, it absorbs road imperfections comfortably, making daily driving easy. Switch to sport mode and the car sharpens instantly, ready for performance. Braking performance is strong and reassuring. The brakes feel progressive and controlled, giving you confidence in every situation. Whether slowing down gently or braking hard, the car responds exactly as expected. Optional high-performance brakes push this even further, offering track-ready stopping power without sacrificing everyday usability. Technology in the 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera is subtle and intelligent. Driver assistance features are present, but they never feel intrusive. Lane assistance, adaptive cruise control, and parking aids work quietly in the background. Porsche trusts the driver, and that trust changes the entire experience. You feel respected behind the wheel. One of the most impressive qualities of the Carrera is how usable it is. This is a true sports car that doesn't punish you for driving it daily. Fuel efficiency is reasonable for its performance level. The front trunk offers practical storage for bags or groceries. The rear seats, while compact, add flexibility for short trips or extra storage. This is not just a weekend toy. This is a lifestyle car. The sound of the engine at higher RPM is pure addiction. It rises smoothly, cleanly, and emotionally. Each acceleration feels like a conversation between you and the car. Modern cars often feel fast but empty. The 911 Carrera feels alive, responsive, and engaging at any speed. The 2026 model proves that Porsche understands evolution better than anyone. They didn't chase trends, they didn't over-digitalize the experience. They simply refined what already worked. The result is a car that feels modern without losing its soul. When you drive this car, time feels different. Even short drives feel memorable. Even slow moments feel special. You don't need to race. You don't need to show off. The joy comes from the connection, from the feeling, from the sound, from the way the car responds to you. After the drive, when you turn off the engine and step out, there's always that moment where you look back. That quiet pause says everything. The 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera is not just transportation. It's an experience. It leaves an impression on you, something that stays in your mind long after the road ends. In a world where many cars are becoming similar, quiet, and disconnected, the Carrera remains honest. Honest steering, honest sound, honest performance. It doesn't pretend to be futuristic in a fake way. It focuses on what matters, the driver. That's why the Porsche 911 Carrera continues to survive generation after generation. It doesn't follow hype, it creates loyalty. The 2026 version carries that legacy forward with confidence, precision, and emotion. This car is not built for everyone, and that's exactly why it's special. It's built for those who understand driving, who feel the road, who appreciate balance over chaos. The 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera is proof that some legends don't need reinvention. They just need respect, and as long as cars like this exist, driving will never lose its soul.